Let's look at Iran's integrated air defense systems capability. If I were to guess, based upon the limited material I've seen, if we say integrated air defenses are at 100%, if everything is perfect, I would say they're probably 60 to 70% of what they need to be. Now, that's 50% better than we saw before. So if I say that they're 60 to 70% of what ideally they would like to have, that's an exceptionally better than what was encountered the last time around. And frankly, some of those air defense systems were destroyed. Some of them were never really tested. Most of the munitions and rockets, missiles, and so forth were fired beyond the range of the integrated air defense systems. That's going to be tougher right now because our missile inventory is down. We don't have as many missiles as we had the last time. We are going to rely more, I suspect, on precision gravity bombs, which means that you have to fly through the integrated air defense systems to deliver those bombs. That's just a general observation based on the numbers I've seen presented to me of the available missiles and munitions. Our inventory is down and we can't rapidly surge and build more missiles. The Israelis, of course, now have a good stockpile of the high-altitude air defense missiles, the THAAD, the radars. They've got the equivalent of 2 batteries. And our soldiers are operating those on the ground in Israel. I'd be very surprised if those were not targets early on in any response the Iranians launch against the Israelis. In other words, they'll go after those batteries. There's no doubt about it. And something like the Oreshnik missiles, if they have something like that, and they do have hypersonic missiles, will annihilate all of that in a few seconds. The bottom line is that this is a very dangerous thing for Israel. Israel could be on the receiving end of something 2 or 3 times worse than what they saw the last time. The danger for Iran is very clear, that as the Israelis begin to lose, if we're not able to reduce the damage, that the Israelis will simply opt for a nuclear weapon. I think that the Israelis, once again, are going to be focused on the regime. They think that if they can just remove this regime, the country will begin to fall apart. They don't seem to have figured out that the opposite is the case. And right now, in both human terms as well as in equipment terms, the Iranians have built a lot of redundancy. So they made it very clear. Actually, the president of Iran has made it clear. If I die, there are others who are going to step up and take over and execute the mission.